Hey guys, John here, and welcome back to NASCAR Thunder 2003. It has been a long time, hasn't it? Today, it's just going to be a sort of a one-off filler episode, actually. What I'm going to be doing is a quick race. And why don't we use this car that I made forever ago? Why not? Yeah, this is a filler episode for something to put up on what you call it? Yeah, Sunday, because I don't have NASCAR 06. I don't really know what we're going to be doing going forward. I need to adjust these settings. Hold on a sec. All right, that looks better. But yeah, I don't really know what I'm going to be doing. I talked about it in the NASCAR 8 video. But I do know that we're going to miss at least a couple more Sundays of NASCAR 06, assuming we can stream sometime in the near future. So yeah, that's part of why I'm doing this. The other part is I just I don't know what to do anymore because nothing has been doing particularly great. You guys did seem to really enjoy NASCAR 08, which is cool. But like all the other videos, even the NASCAR 06 streams haven't done as well as they used to. So I feel like I need to change things up, and I didn't really want to jump back into career mode on this right away, so I thought a one-off race in here might be fun. Let me get a setup here real quick. Alright, tinkered with the setup a bit. Let's see how we do. I'm not going to qualify, because if I hit start race, it'll put me right in the middle of the field, I believe. So that'll be good. Let's just go with that.
Tonight, it's super speedway action under the lights. MRN is live at the Daytona International Speedway this evening with flag-to-flag coverage of the Pepsi 400.
Alright, now that I have my controls right. So yeah, doing a one-off of this. We're going to see how it goes. Got to get a feel back for this, and I just decided jumping into career mode probably would not make that easy. I probably should have let him go. Really easy to lose touch with these guys if you're not careful. Though, maybe we'll be alright. We're getting up to speed here pretty quickly. It's just sometimes in the process of, getting up to speed, you'll fall back too far, you know? But, so far, we're okay. Oh, we got into Jimmy Spencer there a bit. I believe that's Jimmy Spencer. I had to remember which which roster it is. I play so many different games that I keep on forgetting. Okay, he's just slowing me down now. If we can follow Steve Park through here. Gotta remember that bump drafting really doesn't do a whole lot in this game. So yeah, there's that. Riding right behind somebody is good though. Can help both of you, of course. I have limited assist on, just because I don't know. Obviously, brake probably not the best idea in the world, because for some reason you'll see it flickering over there. It's probably hurting me overall for top speed, but I just don't want to have too many problems with, especially when I'm trying to slow down for pit road and stuff. So yeah, that's why I have the assist on. But anywho, yeah, I don't know. I've had you guys ask me before, you know, to play this game again, and it always did really well with views, at least back in the day. So it's definitely a good idea. The problem I had is just that I'm not a big fan of the career mode. I find that it's more difficult than it probably should be, at least in my opinion. I mean, when I was doing my playthrough, I had it on rookie difficulty for the first season and was still struggling pretty badly. And then there's the whole like management of the parts and all that stuff that I'm not very good at, I guess. That's really what it boils down to. It's not so much that it's too hard, I guess. It's just that I'm terrible at it. But I mean, this is a different experience in general because in quick play, you're on equal footing with everybody. You're not at this huge disadvantage in speed. So there's that. But yeah, so I'm not a huge fan of the career mode, even though I played it a ton back in the day, and I enjoyed it when I finally started to improve. It's just there's so much time you have to sink into it. Like that first season is just going to be bad, just so that you can eventually earn enough money and finally get a decent sponsor going to earn even more money and get a bunch of R&D done. I mean, realistically, your first season, possibly 2 seasons, are going to be just bad. And for YouTube content, that's not so great, in my opinion. Even though you guys would probably enjoy seeing that struggle, for me, it's not great motivation. So, yeah, I don't know. But given the reception that it got and whatever reception this video gets, I may jump back into it. I think I probably will start over, however. We were like, I don't know, 7 races in last time, or 8 or something like that, the first season. But I was playing it on, I think I was playing it on the GameCube version, and I would probably switch to this version, which is the Xbox version, just to get, you know, a little bit better, you know, quality and resolution sort of thing. And the fact that, you know, it's not yet another controller I'd have to be switching between while recording other things. That gets to be an issue when you're jumping from game to game to game. If you're like, oh wait, yeah, now it's this controller, and oh right, it's this button that does that, or whatever kind of things. We have just basically marched to the front here. That's kind of crazy. I was not expecting this. I do have it on the highest difficulty, for those wondering. The setup's actually really good. I found it online. Tweaked it a little bit, but I was like, well, this looks like somebody who knew what they were talking about when they wrote this up, so I'll just use this. And I think it's actually pretty darn good. But again, you know, with the limited assist, with the fact that Quick Race is just a different beast, that's why it's going so well. But anyway, all that being said, that is something I might end up doing. Or maybe I will just pick up from where I left off because of what I was talking about. Like, the first season basically being a loss. Maybe I should stick with that because I'm already, what, a quarter of the way through or something the year. So maybe that would be smart to just ride that one out so that we could be on our way to getting past all the bad times. I don't know. Alright, we're threatening to have a bit of a breakaway here if we continue staying in line with Sterling. If we could possibly get a run on him and get around him, it will actually keep things a little more exciting, because then realistically him and Jimmy will both keep getting runs and what have you. But if you stay like behind one guy, typically you'll both pull away. That is a thing that can happen, which is good for assuring yourself a better finish, but it's not so great for keeping things exciting. Although I say this, and I have driven away from them a little bit here. Man, this setup must be really freaking good. Holy cow. Maybe if I used setups like this, career mode would be a more pleasant experience. That's another thing I never really did, was I would always try to tweak my own setup, and probably made things worse in the long run. Yeah, I'm pulling away from them. This is kind of nuts. I was not expecting this. We will have to pit at some point. How do I change the stuff? I'm trying to hit buttons here. Oh, there's a caution. Is it select? No, that's not select, John. That's pause. Okay, so it's not that. Oh, it's probably these weird other buttons on the Xbox controller. No, that's the mirror. Well, that's not it. Let's not lose the lead here. That's also the mirror. Well, I don't know what button it is then. Beats me. But yeah, let's not lose the lead here, preferably. I think it's too early to pit. Let's see. Lap 11. Oh my. Elliott Sadler, who announced his retirement the other day. Wow. Well, R.I.P. in peace, I guess. Pierre Labonte having a bad day too, but Elliott always ends up flipped over at the plate tracks. Never fails. You know what? Let's make things interesting. We'll pit, and maybe we'll pull some sort of strategy in this race, even though we totally could win this pretty easily without some sort of strategy. Why not? Okay, so we were at 22, if I recall, with that setup, and we were at +1 on wedge. I don't know why it's changed, but let's put it back the way it was. But yeah. So we'll see. Now, why did they make an adjustment? Maybe that means adding it. Like, that's what's confusing about it. Is it? Maybe I should have just left it at 0, because it looked like he added wedge when we really just wanted it to stay the same. Oh well, whatever. It's fine, I'm sure. But yeah. So I just figured, like I said, get my feet wet with the game again and have some fun. Do a one-off here to give you guys something to watch, get your opinions on things, and then maybe make a decision. All right, excuse me, Elliott, and also Jerry Nadeau, you're pretty tore up. Just you're kind of getting out of the way here. Frank Kimmel, watch out, dude. So many strange additions, or people that used to be in the roster. Oh, Ricky Craven holding up Jeff Burton there. Actually, I think they're both pretty damaged. There's Shauna Robinson in the 49. Lol. But anyway, yeah. I don't really have a whole lot to say, honestly. I don't know. I keep trying to think of something more to say about the situation, but I pretty much covered it. Oh, we're 3 wide. Try to get a draft off Wimmer there to get this run past Andretti. There we go. I think I'm going to try to stay behind Wimmer here instead of just passing him immediately, so that maybe we can both catch up here a little bit. Just got to make sure we don't run into him, because that will slow us both down. Yeah, let's just stay behind him, get him moving in the right direction. That should be close enough. We'll drop down here, and I believe this is Jeff Green in this car. I think the very next year, him and Steve Park switched rides. Was it the next year, or was it 2 years later? I don't remember. Let's see, Todd Bodine, Casey Atwood. There's so many people that are not in racing anymore. There's, of course, Jeremy Mayfield behind me. So, interesting for sure. Things just are not the same. Whoa, we got a little bit loose there. If I didn't have that limited stability control on there, that could have been a little bit more exciting, huh? Anyway, got in this year, you got Ryan Newman and Jimmy Johnson with rookie stripes, which is funny to think about. But yeah. I know I had also done a little bit of excuse me. Well, frick him, I guess. Slowed down so much though, I wasn't. Oh, they're all slowing down. Oh, I'm sorry. Casey Kane. No, wait, that's Bill Elliott. What am I saying? Casey Kane. He's in the 98. Actually, they were right together. Well, yeah, it's Bill Elliott still at this point. Man, people are getting really choked up here. What is happening? Oh, it's Ricky Craven again. Man, he is off the pace for real. He already got lapped again and choked up the whole field. But anyway, hopefully I can maintain connection to these guys. I think so. I mean, I seem to be much faster than them anyway, so I'm sure I'll be able to hang with them here. But, yeah. Again, mind going blank. I don't even know what I was saying before that incident. Stuff and things, I'm sure. Alright, here's Dale Jr. But yeah, as far as like NASCAR 06, like I said, I still want to do it when we can do a stream with me and Aaron, and obviously having Mr. McBlam join the last couple times was even more fun. So like if we can do that, then I definitely want to do more of that, and would make episodes out of it. But on my own, I just don't think I really enjoy the game anymore. I've just had so much misfortune with it and wasted so much time and really lost out on so many views because of the problems with it over time, that I just kind of don't want to put myself through that anymore, unless it's in a situation that's just different and more fun. And it's a lot more fun when you've got somebody to talk to and you can laugh about the silliness that happens, glitches and what have you. It just makes it a better experience, so you can overlook things, and you know, obviously the format we're doing is a lot different. Giving myself such a huge challenge in that game by myself would have just frustrated me to no end, but it's kind of fun to laugh about the nonsense I got myself into. I'm noticing that I'm not quite as fast now, all of a sudden. That's interesting. Run there, so we're gonna duck down. But yeah, also I believe the leaders, yeah, are they the ones up there? It's a 3-car, yeah, no, well, sort of, maybe. Can't really tell. Distance is kind of hard to judge, so pixely up there. But yeah, there's like 2 cars I think broke away, maybe 3. So they may be difficult to catch, although I've made my way back into the top 10 after my pit choice, which gives me like 12 more laps of fuel than they have, at least 11 more laps of fuel, and well, of course my tires will last longer too. Oh, I don't know if this was the right idea. Oh, squeezing them. Oh, there's Jeff Burton again. So this is why these guys are back here. Yeah, I need a car in front of me, so let's try to get Harvick past here. Never mind. There's a caution. I was gonna say I need a car to work with, but now we have another caution. And now it's at halfway, and I'm assuming this is when they will pit. So I can... Should I go ahead and pit? Probably. Alright, Craven dropping debris. I guess I should probably go ahead and pit, but I can pull a little strategy here. Pull a little strategy. We will go right sides only, no repair, and we will be good to go. I'm actually gonna go back on that because I don't know if I did that right anyway. And we get out with the lead. Why is Ricky Craven in front of us? I have no idea. He should have lined up to the inside of the leader or the rear, one or the other. But he's in front of us for some reason. So is Jeff Burton. Wait, did they not pit? Oh, some people didn't pit. That would be why. That's why I'm not in the lead either. Let's see. Alright, he's going to slow us down. We have got to get by him before they check out up there. I just realized something really interesting. I never saw that moon before. Or I'm sure I've seen it before. I don't remember it. That's really cool. Wait, does that mean time fully it does. You know what's funny is I feel like whenever I've done like a one-off here, or even when I I did it in a career or something. I think I had my lap count so small that I never had it fully transitioned to night, and I just assumed it was always kind of like sunset. But if you have the race at a longer distance, the sun goes all the way down and the moon comes up. That is interesting. I guess I just don't remember it. I know I must have experienced this at some point, but recent experiences with this game, I guess, is why I don't remember it. But yeah, cool. That's a very nice touch, actually. Transitional time there. I'd like to help Stuart get around him, but whoops. Instead, I'm gonna get into you. Sorry, Stuart. Bobby Hamilton looking to the outside still. I wish he had kind of dropped down with me. Oh, sorry, Tony. Alright, let's try not to lose touch of Kurt here. Well, we may have already, actually. I'm not getting a draft. Dang it, we may have made a mistake. Wait, no. Okay, there we go. Got a little sniff of a draft there. I was worried we weren't going to. Now we should be okay. We are very fast. So I'm not too concerned. But we can definitely make it on fuel now, which is good. And, yeah, I don't really want to work with the leader and break away from the pack. I think I'm probably going to end up doing that myself anyway. Unless the tires start to wear on me and then I start sliding around, then they might keep up. But anyway, yeah. So if I do go back to it, obviously the career mode, whether it's starting over or picking up where we left off, it definitely won't be like this because we do not have equal equipment to everyone else in the field. Okay, so left front tire is starting to show somewhere. This will be interesting then, because we still have like 12 laps to go. Interesting. But anyway, yeah, we will be struggling something fierce, and I'm pretty sure you guys are fine with seeing me struggle in things. Like, I mean, I do in most games anyway. But I don't know if I want to make that like a consistent weekly uploaded thing unless the views and likes and comments are all going to be so high that I can't deny the worth of it. If I put myself through it and it's a struggle bus and I'm just like, you know, frustrated, and then it's still only getting like 50-60 views, I'm probably just not going to go too far with it. But who knows, man? It may spark the interest of not only you guys, but, you know, new people, and we might get those numbers back up where they used to be. Views have been real bad lately, and I know it's not just me. I know a lot of YouTubers have had a really rough last couple months, but it hit me especially hard because I wasn't doing that amazing as it was, but I had finally gotten to a point where I was like consistently improving. Like each month was going to be better than the next, or better than the previous, and you know, subs were going up, and it was looking really good, and then it just dropped. And I said this before, but like the ballpark number is that it dropped by 75% across the board. Views and earnings across every video, not just like the top videos, like all of the videos. And even the day-to-day videos, like I say, like putting up a NASCAR 06 video used to get me 120, 130 views on a you know, less than great day for it, and now it's getting like 60. So like even day-to-day video views dropped by like half. And then, you know, like the other stuff, Zelda and all that, I mean, it's always been kind of on the low end, and it hasn't really changed. Oh, watch out. Whew. Catching these wreck cars in a hurry. Hello. Oh, Kurt got trapped behind him too. Well, we're gonna have a huge lead. There goes the excitement levels for this race, huh? Not that there was a lot of it, but he was keeping up with us at least. But yeah, oh, I almost lost it going into the corner there. Maybe this will be more exciting than I thought. But yeah, so I mean, if the views for a return to this are higher, and it looks like there's a lot of potential to grow and bring new people in, then that's the direction I will take, and the struggle will be worth it. But if it's just gonna pull the same views as everything else, then you know, I might as well try to find something that I will be less frustrated with, I guess. It's tough, man. It's tough. I mean, I know a lot of you guys that watch these videos don't want to hear me complaining about my view count or the fact that I can't make a living on YouTube or whatever. You're like, dude, just shut up and race. And it's like, cool. That's, you know, that's understandable. But I think some of you actually do care about what I have to say about this stuff, because some of you at least are here for me more than the game. I know there's a lot of people that just tune in because, hey, it's NASCAR or whatever, but I know some of you actually care about me as a content creator. So that's, when I'm telling these stories, it's you guys I'm talking to more directly. And, you know, I'm sure you understand my frustrations when it comes to, you know, things not working out the way that I thought they would. Over the years, we've had lots of ups and downs, and there's no doubt of that, but the sub count was constantly going up, and each year seemed to be getting a bit better, and I thought one of these times is going to be my big breakout, and I did have that with that other channel that I talked about in that update video. And I thought between the two of them, this channel and that channel, we'd be good. I could pay my bills and I could play video games, and that's what I wanted to do. But then that channel was destroyed by false copyright claims, and I then had to look at the, you know, what I can do with this one, and with the huge cut in views and earnings the last couple months, that's been a rough, you know, thing to accept. But I know, like I say, that those of you that do care about me as a content creator, you're feeling the pain with me. I know a lot of you have told me before you wish you could do more, stuff like that, and you know, those of you that have either donated or go out of your way to make sure that you like and comment and share and all that stuff, like, I appreciate it so much. You have no idea. But more than anything, I just want to find something that will work, that will, you know, make everybody happy. You know, veteran viewers, bring in new viewers, and be something that I can enjoy making and bringing to you. Obviously, NASCAR Heat 3 could be awesome. I think it's going to fall somewhere in between, because NASCAR Heat 2 looked really promising and then was kind of meh. I think this game looks way more promising, but going by that thought process will probably be less great than it looks. So I'm guessing that while NASCAR Heat 2 looked good and ended up okay, I think NASCAR Heat 3 looks great and will probably end up good. And that's nothing to complain about. If it's a good game, then hopefully we can get some use out of it and have some fun with it. I don't know when I'll be acquiring it. I have put in a request for them to keep me in mind for another free. Oh no! Yellow flag's gonna change things. For them to keep me in mind for a free copy. Oh, that would be why there's a caution. Looks like it was red, I think, so it's probably Elliott Sadler's sheet metal. But anyway, because they gave me NASCAR Heat 2 last time for free to play, and if they did that again, I would gladly play it. If not, then I'm gonna have to wait until I can afford it. So yeah. But we'll see. It could end up being good for the channel, but who knows, you know? You never know with these things. Alright, I don't need to see this. No, I will not pit. Oh, we're not even going to get a restart. Well, there you go. Also, Bobby Hamilton ended up second, so Kurt must have really got held up behind that lap traffic. But yeah. Well, that made the running order look a lot closer than it actually was. Oh, I didn't get to freaking do a burnout. My bad. Oh, we can watch some replays. Just to finish my thought. So, yeah, maybe we'll end up doing some NASCAR Heat 3. Like I say, if they're gonna hook me up with a copy, then I'll check it out for release. If not, then it could be a ways later. But eventually, I'll give it a shot. I have a feeling that I probably won't get it at release, so I'll be looking to people like my buddy ATF Gaming, who's going to be doing it release. I'll be looking to his videos to see, you know, not only his thoughts, but just how the game looks from the career mode standpoint and things, which will help me decide and all. But and honestly, guys, if you haven't yet, you definitely should subscribe to Aaron at ATF Gaming. And my good buddy, Mr. McBlam of McBlam Entertainment. You should definitely check out both of their channels. If you go to my channel page and look at the Team Chaos box, those are all my friends' channels. And I mentioned those two guys specifically because they do racing content, NASCAR content. Mr. McBlam has done a NASCAR Thunder 2003 LP for several years now. And he's really put the time and effort into grinding his way to victory, and it's been really fun to watch. And Aaron does a variety of different racing games as well, including the newer stuff. So you should definitely, you know, check out their stuff. Yeah, for me, it's just going to be trial and error and seeing what works and what you guys like and what I can enjoy, and then what happens with the new stuff, basically. So, I'm going to end it off there. I think I've rambled on enough. We can go ahead and, I guess, make our way to the victory lane. We didn't really have a challenge in this race, quite honestly. But that's okay. Like I said, it's a completely different animal in quick race because you're on equal footing. So if you have a good setup and good car control, well, you're going to win. But it was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hammer that like button, share with your friends, subscribe if you're new to join the Wolf Pack. Give me any ideas you might have. But otherwise, I'm just going to try to play things out the way I am right now and see what we can make happen. These guys are really, really happy. But anyway, yeah. I will see you guys next time for more. Bye.